A couple of weeks ago we did a proper review of TimeSplitters Future Perfect, and within it I showed a few of the references and Easter eggs within the title. It was actually a lot of fun, so I thought why not have a similar run at a few of the best from TimeSplitters 2, and we'll see where it takes us. Tons are going to be missed out from across the series, so maybe I'll revisit this another time. Who knows? The beginning is always a good place to start, so let's start from the beginning with the first level of the game, which is Siberia, and it's got tons of nods to GoldenEye. If you forget the zombies, the time crystals, the human experimentation, it's a pretty simple link, as the Free Radical team who made TimeSplitters are made up of those who worked on GoldenEye by Rare on the N64. The setting is the same, the way the level starts and zoom into the back of the character's head is the same, the health and the armor gauges are practically the same, as is the HUD. Many of the sound effects, such as alarms, are the same. Siberia is also one of, if not the best level from the TimeSplitters series, so maybe there is something to standing on the shoulders of giants. Next we go to Neo Tokyo, which has a twofer for references. Firstly, it takes place in 2019 in Neo Tokyo, which is the same as Akira, but maybe more visible are the links to Blade Runner. The original film was also set in 2019, but assets wise the police cars are basically the same here as Blade Runner's spinners, as is the cross now, pedestrian signals and sounds. I'm not going to look further into the legality, but the level music is also lifted directly from the Blade Runner end credits. That is interesting. If Siberia was GoldenEye, then Atom Smasher is Goldfinger. The starting video is Goldfinger. The co-op and multiplayer character Kitten Celeste is Pussy Galore from Goldfinger. There's an atomic bomb like Goldfinger. This is Goldfinger. And apart from the American accent, Harry Tipper I guess was based on Austin Powers, which itself is a parody of James Bond. From the Aztec ruins, nice, short, sweet, the rolling boulder is a reference to Raiders of the Lost Ark, as are the spike traps. Also, the lads that you arrow to death all the way through the level, they're the same. There was no monkeys throwing exploding watermelons in Raiders, but there were monkey brains in Temple of Doom, so loose. The Chicago level on the whole is a mishmash of any prohibition-based detective film, but Free Radical again put in a link to one of Rare's previous works, that being Perfect Dark. There's a bar in it, O'Leary's, that is in Perfect Dark, as is a Chicago level. Next we move to Gay Paris and Notre Dame. There's not much to say here really, because there is literally a hunchback and it's in Notre Dame Cathedral. I think the link is quite obvious. Other levels such as Planet X, they may have much more subtle links to things and persons like Dan Dare or Zap Brannigan, but in the arcade and challenge modes it's as subtle as a brick through a window. Many arcade league matches are named very obviously after song titles, and it's easy to spot like Elton John's Rocket Man, The Tramp's Disco Inferno, Killer Queen by Freddie and the Boys, and Britney's debut Baby One More Time. Almost all the levels have some basis on well-known IPs, the league matches are based on songs, and so Challenges goes the other way and it links to films. We have Dam Bursters based on Dam Busters. We got a whole load of Monkey Business from the Marx Brothers. Sergeant Cortez, he's just Vin Diesel in Pitch Black, right? And then we have a section which is purely just parodies of other games franchises. But how about this to take us in a nice circle back to the beginning? We started with GoldenEye, so let's end with Golden Thighs. Absolutely quality, mate. There are tons more in TimeSplitters 2. There's a few in TimeSplitters 1. TimeSplitters Future Perfect should basically just be called TimeSplitters Pop Culture Reference. I might come back to this, we'll see how I do. But yeah, cheers, whatever, channel, subscribe, thank you, bye.